Thank you all. Thank you, Olympic family. Thank you. I can't believe it's still president of the IOC who's here. She came all the way here. And thank you, my nuclear family, represented by the head of family, my brother David, and my niece Ariel. And thank you guys. I am so grateful for this opportunity to say thanks, because everyone in this room, although you may not know how, had something to do with my success. And I appreciate that very much. One team. One team. We are one team. So, why me? How did I get here? I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, where basketball is very important. And then went off to Connecticut College and had my first opportunity to take part in organized sports. Oh yeah, I have 3 brothers, so I can throw a football. But organized sports is something different. And I loved it. And then my sophomore year, I saw this odd-looking thing. I said, what is that? Went over to ask. And the man standing there said, it's rowing, and you'd be perfect. I thought, I haven't been perfect for anything, so that's fine. But he said, meet me at 5 at this parking lot on Monday. And I said, 5 a.m.? He said, yes. I said, okay. I'm not doing too much at that hour, so I think I can make it. And that was my beginning in what I call the noblest of sports, the ultimate team sport, because that's what it is. Unlike other sports, we can't say, okay, I need a couple of strokes off, I'll get back with you. We're in it together. And that taught me so much. Well, I knew nothing about the Olympic movement. I'm embarrassed, but proud to say, because I learned. When I got to the games, one of my teammates said, hey, Anita, if we win a medal, the Lord will give it to us. I thought, oh yeah, divine providence, that's important. And she said, no, you nitwit. The president of the IOC, Lord Callanan, will be presenting the medals. So I learned there was a president of the IOC. Anyway, from there, I thought I need to learn more, because being at the games taught me that the world can come together. And that's a beautiful thing. Yeah. And I believe that to this day. We can make this happen together. That's the reason there's more than one person on earth, because we're supposed to work together. My mom, the original DeFrantz, taught me that. One other thing about the Olympic movement that's so important, and the reason that I love it so much, is it's based on the values. It's based on values, not entertainment, but the values of fair play and mutual respect. We know each of us gets to the games somehow, and I say each U.S. Olympic team is a miracle, because I don't know how they find their way to becoming Olympians. And it ain't easy being a U.S. Olympic team member or Paralympic team member, as the athletes all know. But once you're there, you realize that everybody has their own story. And if you listen, you can learn a lot. So I decided I would listen and learn. And I'm grateful for that. Just as I'm grateful for all of you supporting the next generations. My time is over. I can just smile, and one of my Olympic buddies from Canada is here too. And we talk about how things were. They weren't very good in the old days, but making things better is our determination. Thank you, Tricia. And there's so many people here who I know, who I've met over the years, and continue to share our love of this grand movement. So I thank you all. I thank you for putting up with me over the years. And I hope your experiences haven't been all bad with me. I hope. And I hope you enjoyed this evening half at least half as much as I am enjoying it. It's something that I never thought could happen. I'm not a gold medalist as much as I try to shine this little pin. It won't be gold, it'll always be bronze, and I'm proud of that. We made it to the podium, which is a big deal for an Olympian. Thank you. I know I'm not supposed to be political, but we were third to two countries that no longer exist. East Germany and the Soviet Union. And we kind of thought they might not have been so clean, but who knows? We don't know. We don't know. And every time I look at the race, we come in third, so there you have it. Dear friends of the Olympic and Paralympic family, thank you for your time, your energy, and your resources that help make it possible for young athletes to think that they could someday become an Olympian. My dad wanted me and my brother to be the first African Americans on the U.S. swim team. That did not happen. But you know what? I was so proud to be at the games and have my family as a part of the crowd and celebrating it. And that's what we're doing tonight. We're all a part of the crowd and celebrating all the wonderful efforts and accomplishments of the Olympians and Paralympians. And I get to say from the bottom or top or the middle of my heart, thank you.